Good afternoon, my name is Jordan Lambert, market analyst at Jalotama Management. Gold did drift gradually lower over the course of yesterday after spiking up to 13.33 on the open. It then dipped as low as 13.22 before the bulls regained control to force the market higher, testing 13.40. As the economic data yesterday was rather light, the technical analysis did take control. Trendline, support and resistance levels played an extra influential role. Right, so the trend line yesterday was broken, we know that. So trend line was broken. I'm just redrawing the trend line as we talk. So this green line was the former trend line. It's on the open this week. It broke up through the trend line, went as high as about 13.33, and then it drifted lower, and the trend line then acted as support because price bounced off the trend line here, and then it bounced off here a second time, and then we saw price have a rally, and it went as high as 13.43. It actually broke through resistance at 13.40, but the bulls lost power to actually stay above this 13.40 resistance, and that resulted in a bout of selling, not aggressive selling, but price eventually just drifted lower. So if we just zoom in closer now, so this is former trend line, this is resistance, which is still intact because it did prevent the bulls from going any higher. The bulls did slip past it, but was unable to carry on the momentum. So this resistance line is still very much intact. Since the high of 13.43, which was made at midnight, we've seen that price has just been drifting lower. And this green line here is actually the new short-term trend line. It is a short-term one because it began at midnight last night. But I've just connected two standout lower highs here and here. And we can see that price was congesting, and it looked like it wanted to break this trend line. And it has broke this trend line. In my written report, price was still below this trend line, and I was explaining that if it broke through this trend line, it's likely that the bulls will want to try and test 13.40 or the high of 13.43. So right now, price has broken through, so I would be looking to go long just to capture a few dollars of profit. If you are more of a position trader and you don't want to scalp in that way, maybe just wait for price to intersect with the resistance again, or 13.43, and look to short, or if it looks to break through with conviction, look to go long. So a very short-term trading opportunity would be to go long, because I believe that the bulls will want to test this level, so you could capture $4 of profit, or wait for a pivot trade if price bounces off this resistance line or bounces off 13.43. Just a gentle reminder, we have US retail sales today at 1:30 GMT. June's retail sales were pretty disappointing, so it'll be interesting to see whether June's data was just a blip, or whether consumers are not shopping for a fundamental reason. I don't know what that would be, because stock market prices are going higher, property prices are high in the US, so you would think that consumers would be spending more, but June's data did not show that. So it'll be interesting to see whether we are seeing the beginning of something fundamental for why consumers aren't shopping in the US, or whether June's data was just an anomaly. So that'll be interesting. So, and also remember, we have UK's inflation data as well. That's 9:30 GMT. Thank you very much for listening to me. I'll speak to you again tomorrow.